All right, yo, this is highly recommended here. We are in what I guess we're going to call the unscripted after hours barbershop.
What time is it? Is it 1:30?
It's Friday morning, man.
12:34. It's only 12:34. That's
So-
early.
1, 2, 3, 4.
12:34. Yeah.
Good morning, America.
It's very early for us.
These dudes just played a sold-out show in Kansas City, a show that was 4 years in the making.
Hey.
Oh,
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And they came in and they sold out the show. We had people singing along. We had heads banging. What does it mean to be back in Kansas City, guys? Who's up first?
It's great to be back. Tonight was awesome. I mean, coming back and seeing that place just totally full.
Yeah.
After not being here for 4 years. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Can't really ask for anything else.
What about you, Chris? What you got to say about Kansas City?
Highly recommended. Yes, I would definitely come here. Go Chiefs.
No, stop it. Stop it.
We do love it here, and it is really special because we go everywhere so often. So coming somewhere after 4 years in the making, like he said, we'll be here back, sooner than that for sure after tonight. And yeah, it's a cool stop. And AJ lives here, so it's good to see AJ.
And Joyce. Shout out to Joyce right here.
And Matt.
And last time you guys were here, you guys were a supporting act, but this time around, you headlined, selling it out. Kyle, what does it feel like to come back to Kansas City and have a sold-out show?
I think it was really, really cool. Just I think the anticipation was there, and I think a lot of people, it's different. Like Chris said, it's different when you don't come to a city for a very, very long time, or when you try. We've been trying to come back for 5 years or 3-4 years now. So just being able to have, like, when we ask everybody, like, how many of you guys saw us open last time, and like, I thought it would be like everybody. I thought everybody would be like, oh yeah, we're here because we saw you open for Bumpin' Uglies. But a few hands went up, and then I was like, how many of you guys just like follow me and have been waiting for the show? And like every single hand went up. So it's kind of crazy. Like, you think that you're like doing all this stuff online, and you think that you're making these small little strides that, you think you're not getting anywhere. And then like you come back to a place 4 years later, and it's like, oh shit, all the hard work is paying off,
Yeah. So the hard work is paying off, but I mean, you guys just drove all the way out here from Ventura, California, roughly. Monterey, because you did Cali Roots. Yeah. So you're stepping up the Cali Roots, because first time I saw you guys was on the Sugar Shack stage. Yeah. Now you played the bowl. Tell me about that experience. Who's up?
Going to the bowl was crazy. The first like big event that we went to together as a band was Cali Roots in 2018, right, guys? Yep. Yeah, and that was wild. Kyle won a songwriting contest. What do you mean quotes? He won. He won a songwriting contest, so we were able to go have like an acoustic set at Cali Roots that year. And
remember when we were sitting having dinner? I was just gonna say, remember when we were sitting having dinner, and I was like, I didn't know if they were just gonna let me come play, or if they were gonna let the whole band come. And then we were like having dinner, and I got that email back saying, yes, it will be your whole crew. And we were all like, fuck yeah, like in the middle of the restaurant. Yeah, we like lost our shit when we all found out we were going to Cali Roots. Yeah,
dude, we did lose our shit for sure. I remember just going there and watching Fortunate Youth and like the movement for the first time and seeing them up on stage, and now we got to play that. What was it? That's like 7 years later. It's just crazy. I mean, just what a wild experience to, yeah, I don't know. It's wild. I don't even know how to put it into words. Being on that bowl stage.
that was the craziest I've ever worked for Kyle Smith. Was the weekend of Cali Roots. It was a lot, but I also feel like we're growing so much that like that's what it takes. Now it's like a bigger crew, more people, we had all these people working in all these different plays, and yeah, it's exciting to watch it grow. And from where I'm standing, stage left, to watch the growth, I mean, the last 8 years of getting more packed shows, big fests, big stage, working with all those people. Cali Roots was like apex of something like so far, definitely a peak in the story.
What would a younger, well, we'll get to you, Kyle, but what would a younger Chris think of playing the bowl at Cali Roots?
Younger me would be stoked. Cali Roots Bowl at Monterey Fairgrounds is where Jimi Hendrix lit the guitar on fire, famously. Yeah, right there. I mean, it's the burn marks like on the ground. And I've played music like my whole life, and we get to do these
level up things, right? The next stage, the next little thing. And when we have great performances like that, I would call it that, because we didn't make many mistakes and we had the audience pretty captivated from where I was standing like the whole time. And yeah, I don't know, just another one of those growth things. I feel really confident when we're up there, you know, and before I feel like I was nervous, or I'd be looking only at Scotty. And now I'm like, give it to me. Yeah. Give me more.
The trajectory you're on, where do you think you want to go next? What would be another big milestone for you if you had to call the next shot?
I think like first of 3 or first of 4, and like on an amphitheater tour would be rad. Or just, you know, somehow getting into Red Rocks for the first time would be awesome. Yeah, I think Cali Roots Bowl is like kind of like a big one for us, you know, like it's like, I don't know if you can relate to like life, like when you work and you work and you work and you don't really get anything like new shiny shit for a long time, and you kind of get like demotivated, and you kind of get like, fuck, like I'm putting in, you know, doing all this time and all these hours, and like, fuck, I'm still in the same car, same house, you know. And then like one day you get that fucking new car, you know, and then you're like, yes, and then you're all like really motivated to fucking hustle for the next like year, you know. It's kind of how I feel about like music right now. like 2025 was so brutal, and I felt very defeated, you know, in fall last year. And then to be able to like come back and have like a really successful headlining tour so far, and then do the bowl, and like to hear fucking 1,000 people all singing the chorus of Struggle, like it was crazy, dude. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, you know, I'm learning to keep my expectations low and understanding that this whole thing is like a roller coaster, you know. And we're gonna have some good days and some bad days. So trajectory, I try not to pay too much attention to, and I just try to stay really, really happy when there's like 80 people that care about our shit in the room in that very moment, you know. And I've been really focusing my energy on like the 5 people up front that are screaming every single word, no matter what, you know. And I don't look at ticket sales anymore. I intentionally do not send that to me. I don't want to know.
Well, I made sure I was singing along. I was waiting to see whenever you looked over, then I would sing the lyrics, you know. Because oh, he's looking. Let me make sure I'm singing along real quick.
Wrong lyrics, but
I just chew my gum and make it look like I'm singing along, you know.
hell yeah.
So you guys had to take a long road trip. Well, KP, who's back here, who needs to jump in here at some point.
Oh yeah.
And just you, right? And then Drew was along for the long haul. But as you guys are traveling around on your tours like this, you guys got to have good camaraderie, right? You're not going to make it if you're not. What is something about the bandmates that helps you keep on doing what you do? Scotty.
These guys are my best friends. They're my brothers. So obviously it makes it a lot easier to go on the road with them. You know, we just have like this connection. We've been with each other for 8 years. And yeah.
Longer for us.
Yeah, we've known each other for probably about 10 or 11 years now. I couldn't ask for a better crew, man. We get along so well, and we love each other, and we all have the same goal. You know, we all want to stay positive and be good people. So that goes a long way, you know.
Speaking of crew, KP, we got room for you if you want to jump back here.
Come say hi. Come say hi, KB. Good morning. Good evening.
What's up?
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? We'll get to Chris, but what is it about these guys that has kept you on tour with them?
I love this.
I have some really good.
I don't know. I guess they're just they're easy to work with. Some days. Some days. They're funny.
They smell good.
They definitely smell good. They're clean. I've just been supporting them for I don't know, what, 8 years?
Pretty much day one.
Yeah, y'all's like first real tour. And I don't know. I just saw the potential.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So
Saw that potential.
here we are, almost 4 years in as crew. Damn.
That's it? 4 years as a crew?
As a crew.
That's awesome.
I mean, that is a long time, yeah.
I'm the longest crew member y'all have had.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what do you got? What nice things you got to say about your crew?
KP knows more about us than anyone else in the world, so keep her happy.
Ever sign a Indiana.
I know.
Yeah, there's lots of blackmailing.
There is so much celebrating that we get to do, which is kind of cool. Because one of the sacrifices that we make is that we stay away from not stay away, but we have to leave our families to like go tour and do these certain things. So like we celebrated Kyle's birthday. You know, yesterday there was 5 of us. We had an epic dinner, just the 5 of us sitting around the table. And it's cool that we have that, you know, and like watching shows when we get to go out and do like off work shit. Yeah. And we all go out and we're like going to the show together. We all saw Papa Roach and Rise Against and Under Oath concert last year. Yeah. And, you know, we're all screaming the words in the crowd. And it was just a nice team building exercise.
Yellow card together too.
Yeah. Cruising at Yellow Card. So I'm grateful for the camaraderie, like you mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, what
It's
about
working.
you, Kyle?
Oh, dude. Well, I mean, if you take out alcohol and drugs, there's not that many problems left. So I'm very grateful that I have like a very tight crew and like nobody fucks around. You know what I mean? And you know, not to shit on anybody that parties or whatever, but like you know, being where you say you're gonna be when you say you're gonna be there. And never fucking missing that and never failing or fucking, you know, it's so fucking awesome that like we can do that. And we like I know that with Drew too, Drew's not here right now, but like with Drew, like everybody is going to do exactly what they say they're going to do. And I know for a fact that like any of these guys, and you guys probably know the same for me, like if I say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. And there's no like, where the fuck is Scotty right now? You know what I mean? Like Scotty's breaking down, you know, where's Chris right now? You know, there's like nobody ever like disappears. Nobody, you know, we're never like scrambling or like trying to figure shit out. Nobody's losing their keys. Nobody's getting in an Uber, you know, it's like, it's awesome. So, I think that, you know, I think that could be really helping us right now. And I think that, you know, just being like reliable and just running a super tight ship and just being in and out and handling your shit really, really helps.
Hey, by the way, Kyle has no idea what's going on behind him, but KP's got the lights on him. AJ's working the magic.
Yeah, I can't move my head.
All right, you guys hyped up your crew, but it's time to air out the dirty laundry. What is something that your bandmates do that kind of pisses you off and gets on your nerves? Come on now.
Ask him that shit.
Because I want to know the real shit.
All right, motherfuckers. Scotty hates fucking mayonnaise. If somebody puts mayonnaise on Scotty's sandwich, it's a fucking bad day the entire rest of the drive. I've seen sandwiches getting chucked. And
I'm with you. I don't like it either.
Chris Nishida really, really likes being sarcastic when I'm angry. Chris loves being sarcastic when I'm angry or frustrated. And he's like, I could quit right now. And I'm like, what'd you say? He's like, nothing. Never mind. And like shit like that. But like we're like brothers, you know what I mean? KP, what does KP do to does KP, how do you piss me off? No, I'm just kidding. Trying to hear you when you're talking. I don't know. There's always like loud cars flying by and we're like always loading in and out of the trailer, and sometimes she'll be like, I said yes. Yeah. I said yes. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it's literally just like, it's like family type shit. You know what I mean? We never like get mad at each other. Like there's maybe like 2 times where me and you like got mad at each other. All of us. I mean, we've all like out of the fucking 9,000 days we've spent together over the past 8 years, we've gotten really mad at each other like twice. It's like insane. And I know motherfuckers that beat each other up on tour. You know what I mean? like beat ass. Yeah.
How long until you guys go and talk it out or apologize? Or
Immediate, like within 5 minutes. Yeah.
That's what's up.
What about you? What pisses you off about me?
Well,
Let me tell you about Kyle. He never lets me do interviews.
the one thing that when you tell Kyle something and he doesn't like what you say, he'll go, yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'll go fuck myself.
That's out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the exact.
But yeah, you know, like you said, it's just all like brother stuff, man, basically. I mean, I can't really say much else. Like, it's just like being brothers, you know?
I will say that when we leave for tour, we spend 24 hours a day with each other. The only time that we are alone is if we're taking a shit.
Yeah.
really, or in the shower, you know? So realistically, the little bits, because everyone's going to get hangry at some point of the day. And you can tell when it's like, are they frustrated or are they just hangry? Because these, you know what I mean? That's real, you know? Yeah, just eat a little Twix and you'll like, feel a lot better. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think we do really fucking good with how little we eat and how little we fight.
Did you drink water today?
Yeah.
I want to hear what KP has to say. Let me take the light over, and I'm gonna let KP take it here.
Fuck these guys.
There you are. The mic is yours.
This is me off.
She's pulling out a list.
Choose your words, I guess.
Grab the list.
I'm choosing the words.
Not
I
listening?
can't. Yeah, definitely the not listening thing. That shit irritates the fuck out of me.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, that's not listening.
That makes me so mad.
I think the sarcasm was really cool.
The sarcasm doesn't get me as much as the not listening thing. Like, I'll look you dead in the face, I'll tell you something, and then you're like, "Hey, do we have?" Yeah. No, motherfucker, I just told you we don't have it 2 seconds ago. Yeah. That irritates me.
Good to know.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah. Well, I've already said this before, so.
I know. I always say we're gonna be better about it, and then then
it doesn't get better.
And then we have to do VIPs, and
It's
then
the
I'm
same.
worried about like shipping stuff and sound checking, and there's just a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
Anyways, is this an intervention or
I don't know. Is it?
no?
I was asked a question.
We're good.
I answered it.
I'm here to ask the hard questions, guys.
You're about to break us up, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
I haven't hit any of them, so we're good.
so good.
That's good.
Until I fucking waited to put a
I'm
legend
kidding.
to
I'm
you.
kidding.
Okay, I got one.
All right.
So after you guys-
gotta give AJ the mic.
Yep.
He's got to be on. Put him on air.
There you go.
After you guys, when you guys get back from a tour or whatever, and you got some time off and you part ways at that time, how long is it till you talk again?
Let's do we talk again?
Yeah. Couple weeks.
No.
The next
No.
tour where somebody-
No, I talked to you guys. I talked to you guys within like 2 days.
We all talk
Yeah.
about different stuff.
I feel like that we talk pretty often. I mean, there might be like some times where we go a week without talking, but I feel like when we get home from tour, we're talking within like 2 days.
Yeah.
Just talking about whatever, or like getting new, whether it's getting new equipment or planning stuff, or even just talking about whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I FaceTime KP sometimes at 5 o'clock in the morning when I've been up all night on mushrooms. With my sunglasses on, because she's always, she's waking up and like waking baking, and I'm like in my bathrobe with my sunglasses on in the kitchen, we're just having a nice conversation in the morning. But
Wake and bake. Well, I wake and bake. He bakes.
me and Kyle live close, so we get to like hit breakfast. We hit the skate park. We go to the drag
You
show.
live 1.2 miles away from me.
Yeah, so
Oh shit.
15-minute walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's less than 1.2 miles.
Yeah.
So we see each other a bit more, but I get to talk to Scotty. We talk all the time about gear and music, all kinds of shit. Dad life. He's over here now. I like this.
Yeah, where am I gonna pop up next? We don't know. Yeah, you were talking about some of the stuff that you get up to outside of the music, like skateboarding. You guys, you still skating, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying again too, but I wear my pads now.
I'd say a few times a month.
Okay, says a few times a month. What else do you guys do besides skating? And tell me about what you get up to back home.
Well, I got my family. I do a lot of stuff with my family all the time. I have a little studio set up at home, and I record my own stuff. I'm really into pop punk and like, harder kind of pop punk stuff. And I record my own stuff. I'm working on that, so hopefully I'll have some stuff out soon. And yeah, other than that, that's about it. Just a lot of family time, other than studio time.
I got my kiddo, Kai. Shout out Kai. 8 years old, playing all-star baseball. He's not playing soccer now. We're done with soccer for a second. He's going to take a little break. We played for a long time. Travel ball, killed it, but he's like really focused on baseball. We're going to play fall ball. And I like to go dancing on the weekend. I like to stay up really, really late. And make friends.
Hang on, wait. You dancing on the weekends? Is that what you said?
I like to go dancing, yes, sir, on the weekends.
Now tell me more about what you mean here.
We go downtown. We live in Ventura. We have a really small little downtown. There's probably 8 bars that are open after midnight or less. There's probably 5 bars that are open after midnight. I love your hair like that. And so I like to get down on a little you know what I'm saying? And hang out by the DJ. I like to watch the DJ get down, and it just, I don't know, I like to dance. I like to get really low to the ground.
I had to clarify what you meant what kind of dancing we were doing here.
My girl, we go at
Okay, nice.
the club.
What about you, Kyle?
I like disappearing into the mountains anywhere. I really, really like going up to the Sierra, up in like near like Mammoth or anywhere like Mount Whitney, like that whole area, that whole backside, like the 395 in California. I will go up there and I will like the night before. Well, I mean, if I'm not shipping merch or if I'm not like recording music, which is pretty much all I do when we're at home now. Thank you so much. When we're at home, I guess to answer your question, all I do when I'm at home nowadays is like ship merch and record music. But occasionally I'll be like, I need to leave the house. I'm going nuts, and I'll like try to find just anything like outdoor, you know, and anywhere where there's no noise. I will like shut down, and like these guys know, like I won't answer a text for like fucking like 4 days. Yeah. So yeah, I like to go camping. I like to go, but like not like camping, like real camping. You know, I like to get like fucking way out there. No, like fucking, I like to be like back. Like I haven't gone backpacking in a minute, but I that was my shit for a long time, was going backpacking up in the Sierra somewhere and just getting lost, man. Yeah, getting fucking lost, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, we do that with my family a lot. Just, I mean, there's something about being out in nature that people aren't doing enough of that. So,
Yeah.
Did you guys need to switch seats? Who's?
Oh yeah, we're done. Yeah.
All right, let's take a brief intermission. We'll get Chris in the chair. All right, we're back from an intermission. We got a new person in the chair. So, Chris, I got to get over here. Chris, what are we going for here? What's the cut?
I'm getting an undercut, I think.
Yep, that's what you would call it.
Yep, I'm getting an undercut.
When was the last time you had a haircut?
When we were in Boise.
It was 2 months ago.
That's not bad. 2
Not
months.
not
haircut?
4 months ago.
All right, so we're switching it up. We're going from braids to the undercut. All right, nice. Shit, let me recalibrate because I hadn't really fully prepared.
Obviously, bro, I'm a little disappointed right now. All right.
Yeah, I had a whole fucking 5 minutes to think about what I was going to say, and I didn't think about it. So
It's better when you don't. Yeah.
I'm not that high now. I'm slightly.
He's not highly.
Tell me, yeah, I'm mildly highly recommended right now.
He's recommendedly high. Yeah.
All right, let's do it like this. Okay, so tell me about this tour that you guys are on right now. So you just started off in Iowa. You came through Kansas City. What's the run going to look like here? I mean, is it a full-blown tour? I don't even really know the full details of it. Tell me about it.
So this is a 3-week run from Monterey, California, all through the entire Midwest, all through the entire Northeast, all through Florida, Virginia, that whole area, and then driving home from St. Petersburg on June 14th.
Oh, yeah, that's coast to coast. AJ's got a question. All right, save me, AJ.
I'm curious about the vehicle and all that. When you go across the country, 3,500 miles there, and you're going to go all the way back, that's 7,000 plus miles, give or take, even more, up to 10. How many trips is a thing going to do?
The van, since January 2024, the van has been in the shop 8 times. And we do 60,000 miles a year. So 60,000 miles a year is like the typical number. So yeah, I mean, when you're driving between LA and Boston like 4 times a year, shit breaks. You need tires constantly. You need brakes constantly. You need oil changes every fucking drive. And occasionally you need something really, really crazy and expensive, which is, you know, obviously a really hard part. You know, sometimes I'm paying $8,000-$10,000 POs at the shop, you know. I don't know. I have a hard time asking for shit, and then when I do, people like talk shit, like they think I'm rich from shows. You know what I mean? And I'd like barely enough to, you know, come up on enough to cover my overhead with everything that we do, man. So,
Overhead's crazy.
yeah, it's pretty nuts. The expenses are out of control. The wear and tear and the expenses are like unimaginable. And between that and then just like, random occurrences like broken trailers and all that kind of shit is like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars too every fucking few months. So it's pretty nuts, man. It's definitely crazy. I'm glad that we have support from like everybody all over the country. And, I don't know what people think I do with my money, but it's definitely, we don't like treat ourselves if somebody like Venmos me, you know what I mean? Or like it's going straight back to like the trailer or the shop or some shit like that, So it is, we have everything that we need. We have enough to fucking have everything that we need, and I'm very grateful for that. So the wear and tear is serious. Yeah, but it's so far been manageable with everybody's help, and we wouldn't be able to do it without everybody.
To answer your question, how long do we know if it's gonna last? We don't.
Yeah.
we maintain it the best we can, and we keep going because we have to, and we just hope that it's gonna last as long as we need it to.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
We've driven 5 miles an hour.
Yeah. We've had to drive in some pretty crazy situations, and we made it and did it. So. Yeah, you just gotta put the maintenance in and then hope it lasts as long as you can make it last.
Yeah, that was like we drove all the way home from Flagstaff, Arizona with a bad timing chain, and we were going 35 the whole time with our flashes on. Yeah.
Going slower.
Yeah. Because I would floor it at the bottom of a hill, and then we were just it was like there's so many times where, yeah. The van's great though. I trust the van. I do trust the van. It's a brand 2020. It's not like I bought like a used 80s fucking Econoline or something. I like saved up and got something that I knew was gonna last. The Ford Transit 350 XLT, and it's a 2020. And I got it in January of 2024. It had 23,000 miles, and it is May 2026. So that's 2 years and 3 months, 2 years and 4 months, and now it has 130,000.
Talk about the truck.
Yeah, so that's 100,000 in 2 years. And before we were in a Tacoma, the Tacoma just hit 298,000 miles as well.
Is it still running now?
It is still running. Yeah.
You drive that at home?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it just depends. If I have to go to the airport, I need to drive the truck because the van won't fit in anywhere.
It's a Toyota.
Yeah.
All right, while we're on this topic, I got a two-parter for you guys, and then we can roundtable this. So you mentioned how being a touring musician, people think from the outside perspective, like, oh, it's a rock star lifestyle, it's glamorous, right? But you're talking about being on the road, and there's breakdowns and shit. What are some of the worst things about being on the road? One, and the second part is that what do you guys do while you're on the road to keep yourself grounded, keep yourself sane? So tell me about the bad, and how do you cope with it?
My general concern for safety, always. I know that we don't really run into any problems, knock on wood, but in the back of my mind, every day of every tour, that there's some fucker trying to fuck with us. And we always have to just have to live with that kind of, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's like the worst. Like, we're just a band on tour, so we have equipment and cash and clothes, and so we, whatever.
Now they can't see you because AJ's blocking your view, so we just have to hear the voice of Chris Nishida back here.
Thank God. And what was the other part? The second part?
No money, no equipment.
How do you cope with it? I mean, what's something you do on the road to keep you grounded, keep you in the right mindset?
What is something? Or not. I'll go whole tours and not masturbate. Yeah, I'll go whole tours and not masturbate at all.
Power to you, man. Power to you. How do you do it?
It gives me some sort, after day 5, it gives you this energy. I don't know, yeah, this weird energy, this concentrating energy. Anywho, that's a little bit about me.
Welcome to After Hours in the Barbershop, guys.
Yeah, welcome to the garage.
All right, tell me about the bad and how do you cope with it, Kyle? Here you go.
I'm kind of a stress case, dude. I'm very high strung, and I'm very I'm a control freak. I'm a high strung control freak. So what's weird is the little things drive me insane, but the big things I'm we'll be okay. You know what I mean? I'm serious. The little shit, why is the fucking parking not coned off? I'll fucking lose my shit. And then we're if we're wrecked on the side of the highway with all, it's all right, we gave it a good run. When we got ran off the road in Arizona, and we totally the truck was not total. Oh, almost totaled. Had to go to the shop, and we all like had to go separate ways and got U-Haul trucks and got all the shit back to California somehow. All of our shit was like out in the sand in the desert, and I was like, this will be fine. You know what I mean? So,
But it did. It worked.
yeah. Yeah, luckily, thanks to a lot of our people and friends. So yeah, I would say that like the most like the not glamorous part would like today I sat down on the toilet and my knees were like against the wall. Yeah, and I was like this, trying to poop in the bathroom. I'm so sorry. Did I fuck you up? I'm so sorry.
Look, it says K.
Oh, it says kick me. I was like trying to take a shit with my knee. Like this is the wall and this is my knee. And I was just thinking like we don't ever have any privacy, barely. I mean, sometimes we get I mean, don't get me wrong. We play in a lot of venues with green rooms, but like, you know, tonight was not the case. And everybody, you know, sometimes you just have to shit so bad. Sometimes you just have to pee or poo so bad, and nobody's going to let you get to that bathroom until they're done telling you their story, you know? And I'm very grateful that people care, and I'm super thankful. But that's probably like the most challenging part for me is peeing and pooping. Eating is hard. I mean, just anything that involves like taking care of yourself is like so fucking hard when you're doing this, you know? Like I've seen you guys all sacrifice so much. So I would say that's probably the most difficult part is like taking care of your body. You know, for me personally. And, you know, cause we put ourselves through fucking hell, dude, every day. And we work like 17-hour days every fucking day. And it is not like people think that you like, or you play the show and that's it, you know, and they, you know, like you were saying earlier, they don't see like first one's in, last one's to go. We show up at 3, we bounce at 2. You know, it's like every day, and it's just nuts. You know,
wore out after the show.
Well, yeah, and we drive like 6-7 hours a day too, so that's like, yeah. What time is it? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I would just say, how do I cope with it? Drinking lots of water, being very, very selective with how much I use my voice. It's like a bank. Thanks, dude. It's like a bank, and you can only make so many withdrawals. And eating like right when I wake up in the morning is like huge instead of starving myself all day, you know, that's like really important. So I would just say being very, very militant about like what you eat and when you eat and all that shit is like makes such a big difference in my life and how I feel every day, you know? What about you? What's the bad shit?
What's the bad shit? I mean, we're very lucky to be able to go and do what we love. So the bad shit is just so small. It's like you said, finding a bathroom to poop in. You know what I mean? Like finding a salad when you want it. You know, like that kind of stuff. And if that's the worst I got, then dude, I ain't got no problems. You know what I mean? And the worst part about being on the road is being away from my family, I guess I would say. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm so lucky to be able to do it. I take a lot of vitamins and all kinds of different things to help my body and to, I mean, I'm not too young anymore. I'm 44 now. So I gotta watch it. I gotta take care of myself, you know? So
You're also in the best shape you've been in like fucking 15 years.
Yeah. Thankfully. Yeah.
I love to see it.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Staying connected with my wife. That's a big part of it. She keeps me grounded. I feel connected to my family still, like being on the road. It's just a really important part of that, you know?
Yeah. What about you, KP?
I mean, it's all the same shit. But I just smoke a lot of weed. I smoke a lot of weed.
Is there no problem?
I mean, there's always problems. Like, you can't be home if something goes wrong. But what else can you do? You just keep going. Smoke weed.
I have a follow-up question for you that we got to these guys, but we didn't talk about. These guys are all from the West Coast, but you're from the East Coast.
East Coast. Beast Coast.
East Coast. Tell me about where you're from. I want to know. What do you do?
I'm from Virginia.
What is there to do there you grew up there?
There's Virginia Beach, yeah. Graduated high school from Chesapeake. The Norva's dope in Norfolk. It's like one of my favorite music venues. It's got a basketball court in the green room.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's legit.
There's like 2 different sets of green rooms. Basketball court. Then there's like a big ass green room with like a old hot tub. There's a lot of really big bands that have played there. I think there's a documentary where it's in it. But it's a really cool venue.
How much time do you have at home? I mean, are you?
I've probably been home like 40 days this year. I try and stay busy. I miss my dog. That's about it at home. I have my high school friends that I hang out with. DC, Maryland's right there. That's always fun. Go up and hang out with the Uglies guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I always stay with my Uglies fam. But yeah, East Coast. It's fun.
Is he showing off the hair?
Showing it off. Switch it up. Yeah. East Coast, Beast Coast. I mean, we have Florida. Florida's like 15 hours to like St. Petersburg area from me. We love Florida.
Shout out to Florida. It's
Florida.
All right, let's do this. So we got to know some of the personal stuff between you guys. We'll exit this interview with a few of the music questions. So you got a few new singles that just dropped recently. As much as you could say, what's on the horizon, and what are your musical goals coming up here?
I would just say I'm trying to finish album by summer, like August. I'm thinking like album in August, and it's all super weird shit. So weird, so much weird shit, but like stuff that I feel like is really, really cool. And, I've always kind of, I don't know, it's the most like honest shit that I've ever made, and that's all I want to do is really, really make honest fucking music, regardless of what genre it ends up being or how the song sounds. And like, even if it's not, I don't want to make shit that sounds like everybody else's, and I just want to write I want to make something in a very unique flavor with like the most honest fucking lyrics as possible, without like being thank you so much, without being like too crazy, So, yeah, man, I would just say a lot of weird shit. Like the songs that you've heard already, like, Struggle, Red Flags, Understand You. Those are like singles leading up to the album. So I would say, yeah, Not Ready to Die. Yeah, I would just say that like those leading up to the record, I mean, people are kind of already seeing like the diversity of it because every song is like a different thing. And the entire album is going to be like that, which I think is a really good thing because like you never know. Every time I send Chris Nishida a song, you just told me this the other day. You're like, every time you send me a song, I never know what the fuck it's going to be, but I know it's probably not going to suck, So like it could be anything, it could be like I just want it to be so different. I want it to be different every time. And I think
I'm usually surprised.
Yeah. I think I've done like a good job at like making sure that every single thing is like different or just not like, I don't know. I just try to make sure that it doesn't suck. I try really hard just to make things that isn't like cookie cutter and make sure that it's not the same shit that everybody else is doing, And I'm very, very, I'm not proud of a lot of things, but that's one of them is just making different shit,
How much do these guys have as far as the song creation? Do you guys get together and come up with that, or do you come up with the song and send it their way for feedback? Tell me a little bit about that creative process.
I think each album is a little different. I know Lost Cause, we like went into the studio together and like we did like a lot more live stuff for Lost Cause, and then Bad for Business was just like me in my bedroom with a laptop. You know what I mean? And this album's kind of starting to be the same way, but like yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's still songs where like we do need like live drums and shit. And I don't know. I feel like I've just been making like trippy, kind of more like hip hoppy reggae, like weird, kind of punky type shit. I don't know. I mean, how do you guys feel about your involvement in like Lost Cause and all that shit? Like, how would you answer that?
Curious. It's always cool to work in the studio.
Yeah.
And leave your mark, I guess. Writing songs and writing bass lines and all that kind of stuff. The cool thing about musicians is you bring like different things to the table. So if you had drums, bass, and guitar, and we all played a song, whatever song, if we all switched instruments, we played the exact same song, it would be totally different,
Yeah.
So like everyone has like different dynamics and things like that. But yeah, always grateful to work on music or be in studios. And I think on Bad for Business, I was like yelling a bit. On some of the tracks, I'm in the background doing some yelling and stuff, and
providing the backup vocals.
Yeah, just screaming as usual.
Some of that like Eminem influence type of.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard a lot of that.
Definitely, yeah,
for sure.
That's good stuff. And then you find your people like that. You make the music that you hear the little influences in it, and you meet other people that listen to the music, and they go, "Oh yeah, I really like that, and I like that because it makes sense." Yeah, it's cool that you do the thing, dude. He locks himself in the fucking room and and then he sends us the track, like you were saying earlier too. Like he'll make a song, he'll send us the track, and we never know what it's gonna be. But sometimes it's like this is exciting, one, to play live, or two, what the feature's gonna be. Yeah. But it's just cool being a part of something, making original music in a world as it is today. You know, there's like full on AI bands out there, dude.
How much AI do you use in your music?
Bad for Business was all AI. Yeah. I actually, you know what's funny is I actually don't use like auto-tune or like any fucking I don't like Melodyne, any like never throwing shade at that. Make a polished record, that's cool, but I try to keep things very, very raw and unproduced, and like on like the last couple songs that I've written, everybody's just like, what the fuck is this like the sponsored ads, auto-tune AI garbage. I'm like, that's like exact opposite of what I do. But if I can sing on pitch that you like good enough to where you think it's auto-tune, that's really cool. But like Standing by Your Side, when it came out, it was like auto-tune garbage. I was like, okay. I was like, that's like a million vocal takes until I found the perfect one, but for sure. So
When you get comments and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I fantasize first. No, I'm just kidding. What do I do? I don't know. I have my days where it gets to me, and and then sometimes I don't even look at the shit, you know? If it's about the art and if it's about the music, it tends to piss me off a little more versus like somebody saying like, oh, you're lame or you're fat. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro. I dropped the Red Flags music video, and this guy's comment was, "You're getting fat," and I was like,
wow.
"Is that?" Yeah, I was like, "Oh,
Fan too? Like,
no." Usually, it's like, all right, I used to be in a band, and I really, I'm super political, and life sucks, and everything's fucked, and you all are lame, and I'm struggling so bad, and it's just like it's like the same type of fucking guy, like every single time. Every single time is the same dude, you know? So I don't know. Everybody's got their own version of reality, and I try not to take it as a personal attack against me or what I'm doing, but it's, as an artist, you still feel like it's somebody kind of shitting on like something that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into, you know? So that's a double-edged sword, you know? Like if you made a painting and you were super proud of it and you put it on the internet and somebody's like, what the fuck is this dog shit? You know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, that kind of stings, you know? So it's, people say I don't give a fuck what people think, but like I do, you know, and I talk to these guys about it all the time. I even told Scotty like Not Ready to Die, like when people started talking shit on all the ads, I was like, bro, I don't even know if we want to like play this song anymore. And he was like, what are you talking about? Shut the fuck up, dude. He's like, your fucking supporters love it, you know? So I've had like, I'll get super honest with these guys about like where I'm at and how I'm feeling when people like, if it's a few here and there, I don't really care. But when it's like dozens, then it starts to fuck with me a little bit. And then it's like, all right, like, what am I doing? The egotistical side of me just makes me want to knock a motherfucker in his fucking mouth, you know? And I know that's super anti-reggae, but like old school me is like, bro, like if you talk to me like that in person, like fucking you would have a really bad day. I'm not a tough guy and I don't like to say shit like that, but like just to be honest, like I do fucking still have my days where I like it makes me, it's not even the negative comment, it's the disrespect, you know? And it is, bro. It's the disrespect, man. Like you can't go around talking to people like that the way that I grew up, man. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. I try to let it roll off my back, and sometimes it gets me and sometimes it doesn't, you know?
And if you're watching this and you want to be a hater, don't do it. Just don't do it.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it, whatever.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, let's see what you got to say. You already said you got a goal to get an album out this summer. What, anything else that you got coming up? Any news or things you want to sneak peek? Anything like that?
No, not really, man. My focus is just making new records right now, making new music and going out and playing the new music. And I don't know, man. I mean, we got some pretty trippy features on the next album. The Mickey Avalon track is dope. I'm super stoked to get out like some really weird, like kind of dirty fucking sexual shit out there. Yeah, just some weird tracks, you know what I mean? But I'm hoping that some of these songs are also very, very fucking deep and honest. And like my main goal when I'm writing is like to strike a core and just to make sure that I don't know, somehow help somebody feel better or make sure that somebody doesn't feel alone in today's world. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything. I think that's kind of what's cool about what we're doing is we don't have like the crazy marketing ploys, and we don't have exactly what you just said. Like, what's like your next big thing? It's like there fucking isn't one, you know, but we're just like continuously, we just don't stop, you know? So I don't know. I'm hoping that is like almost part of the recipe is like not having to do flashy shit, you know, or not having to like, you know, I don't know. We're unsigned, unmanaged. And I don't know. We just put out music and it speaks for itself.
Hell yeah. AJ's got one. What you got, AJ?
He said unsigned. You want to be signed, or you want to stay independent?
I would definitely consider anything. I would. Yeah. I mean, it's not something that I'm opposed to. I've never been approached by somebody. You know what I mean? I've never had anybody try to manage me or like sign me or anything. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely read shit.
So record labels, get at him. He's open to the offers. You know,
I'd read a contract for sure.
Yeah, I'd read
Yeah.
Hire an attorney too.
Yeah. It is really close, huh? Yeah. I sent them a demo. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
strange music. You got it. You got the demo.
That'd be
We're just waiting for the response.
That'd be crazy,
We
bro.
can shoot a video there right now. Hit the skate park on the way back. Stay up all night, cook breakfast, and you guys hit the road.
I almost drank Scotty's hair. I almost drank your hair, bud. Yeah, I almost drank it.
That's some bonding shit right there. We're gonna give KP the mic for just one last question, and we'll go around here, and then it'll be done. Open-ended question. What do you want to say to the people that have supported you, either from day one or day to day?
You're amazing. I love you.
Thank you.
I didn't
wait.
know I'd be here, you know? So thanks, guys. 4 years later. It's crazy. I just started going to shows in 2017, and here I am, 2026, working the scene.
She's the merch lady.
I do all the merch. All the merch. Wherever I can do merch, I'll do it. It's a interesting ride.
And in
Highly recommended.
yeah. Oh wait, what was that?
She's highly recommended and super organized. So if she's ever not on tour with us, please get her some money.
I said that was going to be the last question, but something we talked about earlier in a male-dominated industry, and you're a female running the merch table, and what's the challenge that you have to deal with being a female in this industry?
Creepy dudes.
Don't be creepy, guys.
Don't be creepy. Sometimes it's a respect thing. Like, people look at me and think I'm some young chick and I don't know what I'm doing, and it's like, okay,
With that?
can you lift that? Yeah, actually, I can. I don't know. It's just sometimes it's harder to get jobs as a female, but it's not always a struggle. It's just you have to present yourself the right way and be in it for the job and not for the show or what it gives you. You're there to work, and that's how you should work, not what can I get out of this or where can I go with this. I want to work, I want to make money, and I want to have fun and help other people make money, because that's what we're all here for.
So don't treat her differently because she's a woman, or you don't need to do that.
Absolutely.
Raising a glass to that one. I'm gonna pass it this way. What you got to say to the supporters, day ones to day?
Oh, so much gratitude. You know, I'm like TED Talk at the end of the show, like with people, but yeah, from the bottom of our hearts, it's a 1 in a million chance to be in a band that people give a shit about. And city after city after city, night after night, we see people show up, and like, even when there's only 36 people in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, those 36 people came to fuck with us, you know? And I never thought in my life that I would drive to a town. I didn't even know the name of that town until last year, 2 years ago. Yeah. And Makungi, all the people that come and we're getting more and more people coming out to the shows and stuff. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. I grew up going to shows as a young kid, getting there early, watching the band take the stage, rip it up, get off the stage. You know what I mean? And like, I was the kid in the audience is like, that is so fucking cool. And I feel that now when we go and do that. So yeah, it's an honor to play for the people. So
Well, I'm proud of you guys for seeing that growth because you guys are working your fucking asses off, and everybody that knows you guys know you're doing that. So well deserved. Kyle, what do you got to say to your peeps?
Thank you for, just like Chris said, just thank you for letting us do something that only 1 in a million people get to do. There are millions and millions and millions of bands and artists trying to get people to care about what they're doing every single day. And I feel like the luckiest guy in the world that like our people come see us. And not only on top of that, but the amount of like support that we have, like just every little bit that like people have saved our ass so many times out on the road with like gas, like letting us borrow cars, gas donations, GoFundMes. If we get in a fucking wreck, like somebody will make a GoFundMe for us. If we lose somehow, somebody will be like, let us help you, you know? So I have never been a part of such a selfless, fucking caring, loving community ever in my entire life before we kind of started getting involved in this scene. And I've never really experienced so much like thinking about somebody else ever before. Like, I don't know if it's the mushrooms or what in the Cali reggae scene, but it is, huh? It is. Yeah. It's definitely part of it. We're all connected and everything's breathing together. Yeah. So I would just say that the amount of selflessness and fucking like, integrity and just like acts of kindness that I see where people don't even want to be fucking recognized for it, and people don't want to be seen doing it, and they don't even care if you like post their fucking name doing it, you know? There's a few people that really want to be seen doing it, but most people don't, you know? So I think it's really, really amazing that people are just so nice to us, and I spent my whole young adulthood with everybody avoiding me and being scared of me and not wanting to see me. To go from that to 80 people being really excited to see you every day that you're breathing just because you're there is like fucking incredible, you know? So I really don't take it for granted. And sometimes I just have to poop, you know? Yeah. Hold that. That's really nice, but I got to go to the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, totally not kidding. But yeah, that's my answer.
We love you guys. We couldn't do any of this without any support from anybody. You know what I mean? Like, all the support we get is the reason why we're able to go back on the road when we do. Yeah, everybody we have, you know, the networking. This is the networking that we've been able to, you know, do, and the people that we've met along the way, and all the support is.
Shit in my chair.
I wish, dude. I wish. I thought KP farted yesterday, and it made me so happy. Anyways, she didn't though. Yeah, we absolutely love you guys, and I hope that we are able to show it to you guys. We try as hard as we can to show you how much we love you and how grateful we are. So I hope that we are able to, you know, show that to you guys, and that you feel that from us, because we definitely feel it from you guys, and we want to give it back. So thank you. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you guys so much for rolling with this impromptu barbershop behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it, the after hours. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming back to Kansas City. We had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for letting me do the interview here. And Kyle Smith and crew is highly recommended. Goodbye.